Hey, Broken Ace is here on a division video on what is the best high-end gear to be running in the 1.4 patch. Now, as you know, high-end gear has specific talents that benefit you compared to what gear sets do when you combine multiple pieces. Now, with 1.4, there are some high-end pieces that really do help you, and we're going to go over them right now, so stick around. Now, first on the list is a nimble holster, which heals you for 2% during a cover-to-cover while in combat. As you see here, I just needed to perform 2 cover-to-covers in not that far distance to get my health back. This only works when you're in combat, and I cannot honestly 100% recommend it for PvP, but I do find it as a very good holster if you don't want to run all gear sets. Our next one on the list is a vigorous chest piece, which grants you an overheal on all your healing skills, such as a booster shot, defibrillator, and finally, a support station. Before the 1.4 patch, a support station did not give you an overheal when you had a vigorous, so it was technically bugged. But as you can see here, I'm running vigorous, and it is giving me an overheal, which is very nice. You can combine this with booster shot, and it's a very good combination for when you're trying to get the max amount of healing in PvP. Next, we're going to be talking about a Reckless chest piece, which you see on screen here. You deal 8% more damage and receive 10 more damage. I don't have a Reckless chest piece, so I grabbed this from the patch notes just to show you what it is in 1.4. Now, I could only recommend this if you're running the Banshee gear set, which, if you read it, while rogue, damage is taken from non-rogue players will be reduced by 10%. So basically, when you're running 4-piece Banshee, you are neglecting the 10% damage increase by players when you're running Reckless. And now we come to arguably my favorite and most important high end to be running in the division right now is a specialized backpack. If you read the talent, it adds 200% of firearms and stamina to your skill power, which for me right now it equivalates to about 20k extra skill power. This is a very powerful backpack, and which is why I'm always running at least 90k skill power or more on any build I'm running. Now what you're seeing here on screen is all the changes made to all the high-end gear talents in 1.4. There are some that are still viable, such as Savage, but I did not put it on this list because I didn't feel like it would be as necessary as a specialized backpack or even a Reckless now if you combine it with Banshee. All the high-end knee pads are not really good for PvP or damage-wise. Certain other underdogs, kind of like the robust and sturdy, they just do not give you enough benefit, and I'm making a video on that why later. I also didn't. Other nice ones to have are like maybe a tenacious mask that increases your damage by 10% when you use a medkit. That is highly situational, and I don't recommend it. A rejuvenated mask is also very situational, which removes status effects when you consume a medkit. Those are very situational, which is why I didn't include these in this. I also wanted to make note that an inventive backpack needs to be buffed because it is somewhat bugged. It gives you 15% skill power when you're at full health. This equivalents to about only 4k skill power, and this is very lacking compared to a specialized backpack. Other than that, that's all I wanted to say, and look out for more Division videos in the future. Broken Ace.